this kid has problems, okay? His mother, according to the New York Post, within like hours or maybe a day of him running, or sources close to Caroline. So it's Caroline. Tell the Post, she is, quote, living in fear that her controversial son, he's a failure. Okay, this is a parenting fail. Jack Schlossberg's, this is a guy who spends all of his free time, which is all this guy's got because he doesn't have a job, roaming through the aisles of like his local CVS and lip syncing to whatever track they're playing through the loudspeaker. Like, this is what this kid is doing with his life, okay? She doesn't want him running for Congress because she's afraid he's a target for violent haters. Listen, this guy, okay. The quote, Caroline has pleaded with Jack not to run, but he seems determined to follow in the political footsteps of his grandfather, President John F. Kennedy Jr. Will Jack be statutorily raping interns in the White House? Will Jack be driving his future wife to a mental institution because she's upset with him for cheating? Will Jack be throwing orgies in the White House pool? Will Jack be possibly involved in, you know what, I could go on. But this is all being framed as though Jack is putting his very life in danger by entering the family business. You know, get out, okay? Caroline herself tried to be handed Hillary Clinton's Senate seat from New York when Hillary ejected that seat to make a run for president. And she's basically went to the governor of New York and was like, give it to me. And he was like, no, go make the media rounds at least. And she tried making the media rounds, and New York tabloids and press and even the New York Times laughed her out of the room because she couldn't string a fucking sentence together, okay? But she thinks this kid is so dangerous with his edgy thoughts and ideas and his provocative nature that like he's going to get some harm is going to come to him.